Hey internet, this is Nate and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. We're on day 8 of 30 and the plan today is to jump into the world of Light and Dark, the next adventure that is available in Vampire Survivors. So we're gonna do just that. Also try to get some like other unlocks where we can. We won't be able to do the inverse Gallow Tower. Hey Arume, how's it going? But we can do some of the other ones. We can do like Survive with Giovanna, Papilla if they're available. I don't know what those are, so no. But we got a few things we can still try to unlock generally while still doing the adventure. But we're gonna jump right into it. So we're gonna go World of Light and Dark. We have plus 25% growth. That's gonna help a lot. Hey MJ, how's it going? And we have 5,000 coins. Let me see. We start with Imelda. And we have absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, let's grab, I think, is it better to just, it's probably better to just get a bunch of stuff rather than pumping up just our duplicator here. We have each other. Thanks, MJ. Also, hello, Polaris. Welcome. Let's jump into it. Okay, so we have Imelda, and then we're gonna have to do a bunch of other stuff. So, deep lore. Okay. Hyper mode, limit break. We're not gonna go inverse. We're just gonna go Arcanas, hyper limit break. Let's do it. Already intense. If we're starting with Magic Wand, I feel like we could probably get away with Waltz of Pearls. Either that or, I mean, beginner is always going to be good. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Those are probably going to be my top picks to start with. We could also go Jail of Crystal, but I think Waltz of Pearls is a great way to begin. So let's do this. There is a free Bible. There is a free... ooh, bracelet's interesting. Okay, then the freeze actually makes a lot of sense later on. Jail of Crystal. You made some wicked good mac and cheese for dinner. We're gonna be doing late night German pancakes. Okay. Hey Marcelo, how's it going? We can grab Lightning Ring's fine. Lightning Ring I find a little bit better earlier on, and then Santa Water becomes better later on. But they're both like generally good with applesauce. I don't know what we're gonna have it with. There's also a secret character like literally down below here, which is hilarious. They probably take a lot of HP or something to get through. Also, I don't want them to like take up my lightning shots. I want to get kills. A candle is free. Oh, and we get Fire Wand, which does also bounce. That seems like a good strategy. Although it's not hitting anything, so maybe it was a bad strategy. Oh, there we go. Then we got some bounces. Okay. This seems like it's still the forest levels. Game really likes the forest levels. German pancakes with applesauce is really good. Did you get used to my beardless self? I do. Although my beard comes real quick. Like, it will not take long for the beard to be back if I want to give it back. But the thing is, like, Lara... It's been a while since I've been clean shaven. Lara was like, it's so nice to kiss without having hair go straight up my nose. So I think I might keep it like this for a while. I already killed one of the guards. Are you kidding me? Are these the weakest guards of all time? We can go more bracelet. Oh my gosh, they are the weakest guards of all time. Who are we unlocking? Die immediately? Oh, Clarici. Okay, that works. You shave every spring and keep it 5 o'clock shadow during the summer. That works. Hey, more magic wand. Beard too hot in the summer. That's fair. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a seasonal beard. Keep it clean during the summer and then grow it out during the wintertime. Classic. We have a red gem down here, huh? I do have the extra growth, right? Oh wait, I don't have the extra growth. I thought I put plus 25% growth. Isn't that what that did? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Spellbinder we'll want to get for the Bible later on. We can grab it now. It's also pretty good with the ring. And it will be good with Santa water if we end up getting that later as well. More lightning is fine. I kind of did that progressively as I shaved. So I made a whole bunch of different styles on the way down and showed Lara, and that was funny. I had at one point just a mustache with the soul patch. That was good. Looked like Ned Flanders or Walter White. Although I did have hair, so Walter White with hair. Wilford Brimsley stash. I can't grow that thick of a mustache. Okay, there's spinach. That seems good to grab. We only have one more weapon left. Diabetes. That sounds like a coward strat. All right, more magic wands. This is kind of a weird. Oh, is this Capella Magna waves? Am I wrong? Was I wrong earlier? I'm thinking it's definitely not the forest wave because there's no hooded monks in the forest wave or like mini reapers. So my guess is this is probably Capella Magna waves instead. Yeah, more magic wands still. Hey, Anno, it's going well. Rip the Beatus. Did Wilford Brimley pass away? The lower floor of Capella Magna. Oh, it's like underneath the chapel. I mean, that totally makes sense. A little clear. A year ago, dang. Yeah, we're back at the adventures. Died in 2020. Okay, interesting. More fire wand. We can grab a vacuum here for maybe a level. Nope, not even. We've been very efficient. So, oh, a triple. Don't mind if I do. So that is fully maxed magic wand now with bounces. So this is good stuff. When am I even? I know, it's true. Projectile speed is actually really good with magic wand and fire wand once they have bounces, because they do have like a limit to how long they last. At least the unevolved versions do. So then having the projectile speed just means that they get more value out of their bouncing than they normally would when they go dirt slow. Let's keep going. Bracelet. That's an easy evolve. Everyone appreciates. Oh my god. You had to go there. That was so much fun. That country is such a fun level. Hey, Papachero, it's going well. How are you? Worked from home today, but it was still like crazy busy. We like had a big release of the project that I'm working on at work, tech project. It wasn't like this month, it was a couple months ago, but we replaced like a 15-year-old system and process with a brand new one, and it's like super critical that it goes really well because it affects like thousands of employees. So it's fun, but it's good. I mean, people generally are happy with how things are going with the project, which is great. It's just like so big and affects so many people, and trying to make sure that everybody has what they need is like brutal. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, more lightning rings. But you know what we didn't do at work? We did not make anyone sign up for a Sony account in order to use the software. We thought about it, but we ended up going a different route. Just to veg and do laundry? I may have done that before. Smart move. Did we really think about it though? It's the jokes, guys. Come here for the gameplay, stay for the jokes. I don't know if this is even the Capella Magna Waves. This seems like its own thing. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is the Capella Magna Waves. I don't know, guys. Why can't Gennaro become a pirate? Oh my goodness, such bravery to do the obvious non-stupid thing that they could have figured out before they did. So brave. Pat them on the back. Give them an award. How could Sony do something so controversial and yet so brave as to take a massive detour when people shit on their game on the main platform people use it on? Let's take the knife. I don't think anything else has shown up, so we'll grab it. Haven't they? Yeah, they did. Crossplay. They totally backed down from crossplay when it became extremely controversial. Okay, so now we do want Bracer. We are going to get a free Candelabrador anyway. When is excessive hubris? Honestly, surprisingly little. And that's like the scary thing. The amount of hubris so many companies have, and yet they never suffer. Is shocking to me. I guess Blizzard, and now that Microsoft owns Blizzard and Microsoft is shutting down a million studios, I do wonder how everybody's feeling right now. Like, likelihood of actually shutting down Blizzard is probably quite low, but the fact that it's like even on the table is pretty funny. I'm still pissed that the I didn't even know their names. Is it like Remedy who made Hi-Fi Rush? Freaking amazing game. I'm so pissed that they're shut down. Because that game was awesome. Never forget. I'll never forgive Microsoft for shutting down that studio. Okay, we could kind of take Slash. It's not really that great. Freezing, also not really that great. I guess this works. I've got two things that actually go with Tragic Princess, so that works. That's okay though. I haven't liked a Microsoft Studios game in a very, 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 very long time. Apart from Hi-Fi Rush. So, I mean, maybe I'm not their target audience. I haven't played Halo since Halo 2. I think that Bungie's creativity dried up with Halo 2. Because I started playing Halo 3 and hated it. And I refuse to play any post Halo 3 games because I don't trust that Microsoft Unfettered is going to be any better. Have you played the Broken Sword games? I don't really play point and clicks on stream because story games do ass on the YouTubes for my channel. Unfortunately, because I like them, but they do not do well. Probably because I don't play them well. I say it's like the YouTubes. I'm probably not entertaining when I'm playing story games. So I can't really just blame YouTube for that, but they really don't do well. But I have played the Broken Sword games off stream. I mean, hell, even Hades is like limping along in terms of channel performance. I think that's probably not helped by the fact that like 1 million people are putting out Hades videos, and so mine just get lost in the sauce. But honestly, I'm not too surprised, and I'm not very disappointed. I was gonna play Hades 2 anyway, so even if they get like a handful of views, it's still something. Play story game, skips lore. But if you've been watching me play Hades, like, I'm reading most of the dialogue. We're not skipping a lot there. Fire Wand is the only thing I can evolve right now, so we're gonna take that and evolve it. Bible can also evolve. I've played like a lot and most of the most popular point and click adventure games. My favorite of all time is still Day of the Tentacle. I know a lot of people are like really love Grim Fandango. I actually do not like Grim Fandango. I think the control scheme is so ass that I don't like to play it. Now I say that also as like a massive Under a Killing Moon fan, and that controller scheme is also really, or control scheme is also really ass. But like, I could not play Grim Fandango just because it was so hard to control. But Day of the Tentacle is amazing, and I will fight anyone that doesn't think that it's the greatest of all point and click adventure games. It has the dumbest story of all time. Have I played Sam & Max? I have, and I love Sam & Max, but it's still no Day of the Tentacle. The OG? Yeah. I played the OGs as well. But even the newer Sam & Max games were great. Yeah, I mean, LucasArts was like crushing it in the games that are extremely niche category. Niche. Why did I say niche? Yeah, in the incredibly niche games category, like nobody was beating LucasArts back in their prime in the 90s to early 2000s. Dark Forces is fantastic. I still think Dark Forces is better than Jedi Knight. I like Jedi Knight, but also it was a little bit like, why did you have to go and make this guy a Jedi? Because he was cooler as just a guy. And as much as like Rogue One retconned Kyle Katarn completely, I still like Rogue One a lot. So like I had no bad feelings about when they retconned all of Jedi Knight. I don't remember, but I feel like, am I wrong that like Mara Jade also became like a Jedi and stuff too? I don't remember all that stuff. Siberia is good. Yeah, I like Siberia a lot. Laura and I played those together. Jan never became a Jedi, but Mara Jade did. It was also really weird because it got kind of incestuous amongst all of the extended Star Wars canon. But anyway. I never played Jedi Academy though. I heard it gameplay wise was like the best gameplay. But I was so like, I mean, I didn't love Jedi Knight and I really didn't like Jedi Outcast. I mean, the gameplay in Jedi Outcast was great, but man, the story was like, not great. And so then I didn't play, Jedi Academy at all. But I heard it was pretty good. I cannot evolve. Oh, I can evolve knives. Dark Forces getting a remaster. Oh, oh, nice. 5 chests. Sick. I think we still have one more ring before we can evolve the ring again, right? I mean, for a game that was essentially like Doom with Star Wars, it did do a lot of stuff. Like the fact that it had like pretty decent verticality in Dark Forces. I know Quake obviously like really pushed the genre, but like Dark Forces did add a lot of like really good elements to the FPS genre. I still remember there being like, and maybe this was just like local to like my friends, but like people talking about like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna make a movie that covers the content from Shadows of the Empire. And we were all convinced. We knew it had to be real. No way that was just a rumor. They didn't make a movie about Shadows of the Empire. Spoiler, in case you haven't been watching Star Wars. Yet. I'm sure that's the one. They'll dredge that one up. That'll be what saves Star Wars. They'll dredge up Shadows of the Empire and be like, we're putting Star Wars back on track. I would say though, who would have thought that like out of all the things that ever came out of Star Wars, a prequel to a one-off of that was a prequel to episode 1 with none of the main characters from any of the other Star Wars would be the best written, best acted, best cinematography of all of the Star Wars shows, and like by a large margin Wild times. But also, I'm freaking pumped for Andor. It is amazing. I loved Andor season 1. I am praying that Andor season 2 is good, because it is the only thing in Star Wars at all that I'm actually legitimately excited about. And it's worth it. Like, even if you don't like Star Wars, like, my wife is not like big into Star Wars. She freaking loved Andor, and she's also excited for season 2. It is just so good. It is shocking that that show even got made. And it is also sad that it's not the most watched Star Wars show. Frickin' Obi-Wan had better watch numbers than Andor. And Obi-Wan was like garbage. You didn't like Andor? Oh, I loved it. I thought it was so good. I feel like Star Wars isn't hard. It's like they're really like trying to find ways to make bad Star Wars stuff. The thing that also what I really liked about Andor is it's one of the like very few times in all of Star Wars that the bad guys are legitimately threatening. And I say that like loosely, like in the original trilogy, especially in Empire and for segments of Return of the Jedi, the Empire are kind of scary. But like in Andor, dude, they're intense. Like the way they track down, the way they investigate, the like level of like way they manage resources and make decisions is on such a completely different level than you ever see the Empire in any other Star Wars. What is it? What would you call it? General media. But so you want a Star Wars horror movie? It's true. Andor has no Jedi or Force in it at all. It is literally like Star Wars as it plays out amongst the people that are not core to the Star Wars canon. It has a few like side characters, but it's mostly about like the normal people affected by the Empire and them trying to deal with it after the events of Revenge of the Sith. It's just very unique. It's very unique. I get like not everybody will like it because it is kind of a slow burn. It's kind of a slow burn, but when it hits, it like hits hard. I think we always take. Oh man, Gel of Crystal would be pretty good. I think we always take Heart of Fire here though. I don't think anything else can evolve. There's no reason not to take the chest at this point. I mean, it's really interesting because Andor shows just like a few concepts, and again, none of this should be spoilery, it's just showing concepts. It shows even when you're like in the political power, the Empire is still dangerous. Even when you're extremely wealthy, the Empire is still dangerous. Even when you live on like the outskirts of a very small community, the Empire is still dangerous. It really shows that like the Empire was a threat and why people would have rebelled against it. Because like you get it, like they come off as like super kind of cartoonishly evil in most Star Wars media, but this is more like the day-to-day when a government starts to really influence your life and get involved in all your shit. And you have a lot of the players go from like, okay, the Empire is kind of annoying, but whatever, we live our life, to being like, this is fucking ridiculous and we're not gonna take this shit anymore. It's really, really, really good. It's really, really, really good. In that respect, the like switch of like how people can just kind of ignore the Empire to really like being pissed off about it. And I really like that because again, the Empire generally comes off as like cartoonish evil. Whereas this is like legitimately like, oh yeah, you get it. But it's also like, you kind of know why the Empire's doing what it's doing. It's intelligent, and like people that are managing a lot of these things, they're intelligent, and it's like, yeah, like if you don't want rebellion, this is how you crack down. I don't know, I thought it was really good. But as I said, it is a slow burn. It has a lot of time between action sequences. It's not perfect at all. There are some things that are a little bit over the top, but generally it's the most, in my opinion, relatable Star Wars. Okay, I've spoken enough about Andor. We can focus on the game at hand. So far, this adventure has been not too bad. Hey, Smile Times, how's it going? Other shows that I've been trying to watch, I've been like in general really into like Korean shows for the past like year, and some obviously like just like every country's media, varying levels of good. I tried watching Goodbye Earth. I literally had to like restart several times the first episode, and then I gave up because it just didn't, like, the story is really choppy. It's constantly jumping around timelines and characters. Would not recommend. Really hard. Bringing back to Vampire Survivors, any new content been added? Yes, there is a lot of new content. There's also an update that I haven't gotten to the content of, and a DLC drops tomorrow. We will probably try to jump into that DLC, even though it's going to be a little bit out of order, just because I want to show off the new content there. But yeah, there's also been like a general update to Vampire Survivors at the beginning of May that added a bunch of new characters and a bunch of new weapons and a bunch of new maps, independent of the DLC update. Oh, but yeah, so Goodbye Earth, not good. Would not recommend. Started also watching this one, I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called, but the basic premise is this person gets is like an announcer who wants to be a news anchor in a Korean studio. Hey, Terravelia, how's it going? But accidentally gets electrically shocked and now is forced to speak exactly what's on his mind due to the effect it has on his brain. It's really stupid. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. But fine enough to watch. The ones that I would say are like top tier, if you do, have you watched the OA? I've heard the OA is really, really good. Did it actually get to like finish before it got canceled, or does it end on a cliffhanger? Because I think that was one of the shows people were pretty pissed got canceled. Hey, Uber Willow, how's it going? Ends on a cliffhanger, kind of. The OA is trippy. But okay, so I'm gonna give you my top Korean shows I've ever watched. These are not in any particular order. I'll just say like what I think are my top 5. So first on that list is Move to Heaven. So Move to Heaven is on Netflix, and Move to Heaven is about an autistic young adult man in Korea who has autism, and it's basically about him. He and his dad own a business called Move to Heaven, where what they do is they go in and clean up after traumatic deaths, or just clean up after deaths when like nobody else is gonna do it. So that can be trauma related, murders, that can be someone who was just living alone and none of their family wants to clean up. So they go in and like take care of the body. They go in and organize everything after someone dies. It's incredibly good. It's super, 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 super good. Yeah, one of my top favorite shows of all time. And just in general, certainly one of the best Korean shows. Another one on that list, going in a completely different direction, is All of Us Are Dead, which is about the zombie apocalypse, but it's really good. Surprisingly emotional at sometimes, and like pretty like went deeper than just like the normal zombie thing. We'll continue in a minute. So we got Survive for 10 minutes in the deep lore. We unlocked the coffin to get Clarici. We found the king. Okay. Ooh, that was tough. We found it. Reached level 80, got the planet Bazaar, and we evolved the bracelet and then the buy bracelet, giving us 500 coins. Okay, cool. So, we gotta go now to... We could go straight to the Bazaar. I think I'm just gonna play the next level out, and then we'll start buying stuff. I think I'm just gonna grab this, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of money so that I can buy a few things. Train to Busan, it's not as good as Train to Busan, but it's still like pretty good. Mindhunter, I'm still pissed. I will never forgive Netflix for Mindhunter. Now, to be fair, it wasn't really my Netflix in this case. It was David Fincher saying he didn't have time to do it after COVID, but I'm still pissed. And I won't ever forgive anyone involved for canceling that show because it was awesome. I will say season 2 was not nearly as good as season 1, but season 1 was so good that I just needed more seasons. But yeah, anyway, never forget Mindhunter. That and Glow. I really liked Glow, and I was upset that Glow got canceled. Okay, Inlaid Library. Is it just the Inlaid Library? Straight up? What are my goals here? Find the magic empty tome and evolve the magic wand. That should be fine because I think we've unlocked it. Open Canals Puff. Wait, is this just like the levels? It seems like it's just the levels. Okay, this is collected though, so I can get it. Okay, we're good. Hyper mode, Arcanas, Limit Break. Let's do it. And I think we're definitely going to want to start with Tragic Princess, just to help us out early on. Okay, the tome is far away. We can buy some stuff. I need to make sure I at least get the magic wand though before we buy a bunch of stuff. Okay, more of those. More of those. Please give me a magic wand. Then I can buy a bunch of new weapons and stuff. Because it limits you on how many new weapons you can buy. Okay, you grab Bracer here. It's not great, but it's fine. We are gonna get a free tome, so I can get an accessory that I don't need. And that's okay. I guess I could probably try to buy the magic wand as well. What do you got for me, friend? I think I want a tracked orb. That's probably it out of these ones. Let's go see what the others have. Also, Heroes got completely obliterated by the writer's strike and never recovered. It just was bad from then on, which was disappointing because the first season was like really good. Hey, magic wand. Perfect. Okay, so now I have no regrets on buying anything because I can evolve the magic wand. Good stuff. And we'll get the tome post getting 6 accessories. Honestly, the biggest mistake that they made was not killing off Sylar. They should have killed him off. Like, I'm sorry. He finished his arc. There was no reason to keep him around anymore. I know that might be very controversial to some, but it's just the way that I feel about it. We can grab Crown and Clover, I guess. Do I have anybody else to buy from? I do. I can buy from Gennaro. Gennaro is far away, though. Nice. Remember that bat weapon from yesterday? Dude, that was wild. Such a weird weapon. Move speed affects Tragic Princess. It does? I didn't realize that the faster you move, the faster it affects it. Oh, that's cool. Do I think Firefly would have sucked in season 2? Probably not. I mean, say what you will about Joss Whedon, like, the man can put together a pretty decent show. There's not too many Joss Whedon shows that are just like outright bad. I didn't really watch tons of Angel, but what do you got for me, friend? I could get wings for it, I guess. Just for fun. Yeah, let's do it. Testing. 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 All right, now we can get Tome without any reservations. We're gonna go left first, and then we'll head to get the character unlock. Nice. The first time you watched Angel, you watched it backwards? You mean you started at the end and then watched every episode in reverse? Or just watched the wrong season as the starting season? What do you mean? How do you watch a show backwards? Oh, okay. So that is okay. That my description was essentially what happened. All right, more magic wands. It's totally fine. Whoa, totally fine. You watched it in rewind. Oh, I was talking about more Korean shows. So, yeah. So, Move to Heaven. All of Us Are Dead. I personally liked Business Proposals. It's really corny, and it does have this like really lame rich guy, poor girl thing to it. But I will say it kind of like goes unexpectedly. And I don't want to like spoil it because I think it's worth watching. But a lot of the same tropes that you typically find in those kinds of shows, it like plays with that and goes in a very unexpected directions in some cases. And I thought it was a lot better than anyway, it seems on paper it's going to go in a certain way, and it doesn't exactly go that way, and I appreciated that. What else would I put up there? Daily Dose of Sunshine is by the same showrunner as All of Us Are Dead, but an extremely different tone. And I thought that was also very, very, very good. I think that's probably the top 4. And then I've watched like so many more of them. I watched King the Land, which was very mediocre. I watched, what is it called? Alchemy of Souls. It was fine. The first season was pretty good. Second season was not as good, but it was okay. What else? Doom at Your Service had some like really good moments, but generally was just kind of mediocre. The Extraordinary Attorney Woo. That would be my 5th of my recommendations. Extraordinary Attorney Woo was really, really good. I like that one as well. Sweet Home. I've not watched Sweet Home. I keep seeing it. I've not watched it yet, though. Are they dubbed? I don't know. I always watch with subs. I'm sure that they are. Netflix has gotten really good at investing in good dubbers in all of their foreign shows recently, because I think that they're doing so well with all their foreign shows that they're investing in quality dubs. What did you recommend? Sorry if I missed it. I'm trying to read chat, but I can miss stuff for sure. While I'm waiting for your recommendation, the other really good shows, like, so the #1 romantic drama, foreign romantic drama I've ever seen is called Hidden Love. It's a Chinese drama on Netflix. Absolutely incredible. I am shocked to tell you, I didn't know what to expect watching a Chinese show. I did not expect Hidden Love. It is freaking good. Sisyphus. Ooh, okay. What platform did you watch it on, if I can ask? Because right now we like exclusively watch on Netflix. We got rid of Disney Plus, we got rid of Hulu, Netflix with subs. Okay, I'll look it up. I think I've seen it show up, but I haven't watched it. Okay, probably more bracelets here. Nice thing is we're already ready to evolve the Santa Water here. I'm gonna grab the silver ring and then we'll start making our way back. I think I might actually grab some curse in this one too. If it's just literally inlaid library, I'm not too worried about surviving. We have like really good stuff, but we can just chill on the surviving part and just go all in on curse without feeling too bad. Oh, we could get Lancet and evolve it. That could be kind of fun. Hold on, is this considered the true inlaid library? Like, I can get 31 minutes on it? Because if I can, that would be really sick. It'd be hard, because the Reaper can be a real jerk when you only have Lancet. But maybe. With wings, if we're going fast enough, that might actually work. Although we don't have any revives, so probably won't work. But one can believe, right? Area. Problem is now I'm not getting into my weapon levels. We finish off with Bible. That's probably fine. Crown. Oh, interesting. What's really been interesting too is that, like, once you start watching Korean shows, there's not like that many Korean actors and actresses, and so the crossover is like wild. You start seeing the same people in everything. But if you can get over that, the hardest one for me is the main antagonist in All of Us Are Dead is like this happy-go-lucky best friend of the main character in and like kind of effeminate in the Alchemy of Souls, and that, like, I couldn't get over that. My man's got range. He can be very flowery. He can also be scary as hell. If you've seen All of Us Are Dead and you thought, man, this guy is like creepy, go watch Alchemy of Souls and just be absolutely blindsided. All right. This is going pretty smooth. I mean, it's inlaid library. That seems right. I don't remember all the names, but that seems familiar to me. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap. And the dad that works for the military, or not for the military, the dad that's the EMT in All of Us Are Dead is basically in every single Korean show. He's in so many shows, it is stupid. He crops up all the time. And I was like, man, this guy knows how to get work. Doesn't matter what show I'm watching. He will crop up as an extra, as a main character, as a guest. Like, he gets work. All right, what are we doing? Gemini doesn't make sense. This would be fine. Honestly, I kind of want to get awake to see if we can make it to 31 minutes. Because that would be kind of sick. Made it all the way back to Gennaro already. We've not killed any of these guys. No eggs yet. The lack of eggs is concerning. Ouch, I just ran right into that. I looked at chat at the wrong time. I think I probably already mentioned this. We also watched Dune 2 on Saturday, Sunday, over the weekend. It was okay. People talked it up a lot, so probably that's part of the problem. I didn't like it at the same level that a lot of people seemed to. I thought it was just okay. I didn't love the first one either, though. I just feel like And it may be just that Dune, as it is written, is like basically unfilmable, but I just felt like it wasn't the feeling and the essence of Dune that I had when I read the book was missing. Like, it went through the motions, but I feel like that like impending nature of what Paul goes through in the book and just like the inevitability of it was not well conveyed. In my opinion. Do people go crazy over Resident Evil movies? I'm sure that it looked amazing in IMAX. Like, it looked really cool watching it even at home on our TV. And we have like a pretty good sized TV, so I mean, it looked good. But I was just like, I feel like this is visually really cool and a little bit like by the numbers, painting by the numbers. They tried to capture the essence of the game so many times and fallen short. Yeah, I could see that. I haven't watched any Resident Evil non-game media at all. No television shows, no movies. Very little interest in it. Yeah. Like, I think the acting in Dune is like pretty good, and the world building is like pretty good, but like the core of the actual conflict gets kind of lost in the sauce. Also, it's really hard to hear. Like, multiple times we had to like rewind because we couldn't understand what they were saying because the mix was like a little bit hard to understand what they were saying. Lord of the Rings I thought was really good. I think Lord of the Rings is like a good example of like making changes which still ultimately captures the essence of the story. Like, I think Lord of the Rings is, the movies do capture the essence of the story, and the contrast with The Hobbit, which did not capture the essence of the story in any way, shape, or form, is like a good example of like, you can tell the same story, but the way you tell it and the tone have such an impact on how you feel about whether something is good or not. You thought I was saying Dune 2? No, Dune 2. Like, reading Lord of the Rings and watching Lord of the Rings, I kind of felt the same. Harry Potter was like hit or miss. Although I can't read the books anymore because I just can't, like, I get bored reading the books now because the writing is not like that great. And I'm way too cynical and I'm way too analytical to go through all like the bullshit of magic that is in Harry Potter now. But like the movies generally made me feel the same as the books, with some exceptions. I felt like part 2 of 7 was pretty weak in general. And 4 really dropped the ball in terms of how I felt about book 4 versus movie 4. But generally was okay. But Lord of the Rings really like different strokes. Yeah. Excited for Dune Messiah. Dune Messiah, the book is like, it's a, I'll be honest, it's a little bit of a slog. The Goblet of Fire, the book was a tragedy. It was. I think the best translation of book to movie ever done is The Princess Bride. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I would say is as good of a translation. And that's, again, that's one where like the feeling of the book is exactly the feeling I got from watching the movie. Prince of Persia. Beowulf? I did not watch the Beowulf movie. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I never read The Shawshank Redemption. Is the book or is the movie a lot better? Oh, The Shining. I think the movie of The Shining is way more suspenseful than the book The Shining. I think the book of The Shining is actually like kind of mediocre. But the movie is like really intense. Arcane is way better than League of Legends. That's one that like shockingly good compared to its source material. Even the Fallout show I feel like is like a really solid translation. Jurassic Park, that's true. Jurassic Park, the movie, is a really good translation. It helps that Michael Crichton actually wrote the screenplay, and you can tell. And the changes that he made make logical sense compared to the book, which is a little bit more technical than the movie is, for sure. Planet of the Apes, I don't think translating one movie to another movie is really like the same as translating from one media to another media. Yeah, Fallout the show was really good. And like, I thought it had a good balance of like telling a new story while also really rewarding people who have played the games. Yeah, but it makes sense that they're going to emphasize Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 over Fallout 2 and Fallout 1. Because the audience of Fallout 1 and 2 was incredibly small. I mean, there's a reason why Black Isle Studio isn't around anymore. Even though they made really good games, they did not make really financially successful games. Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 were very, very financially successful. So, like, of course the show is going to emphasize the games that people widely know. But I still think there was a lot that still you can see influence from Fallout 1 and 2 in it. God, Howard. That's funny. Alright, isn't there a secret person? I thought I saw a secret person. Am I insane? Oh, we caught the secret person. I am like losing my damn mind. There was a tabletop Fallout? What? Who's playing Farming Sim? I mean, my favorite book of all time is Ender's Game. It will always be my favorite book of all time. And I don't agree with Orson Scott Card's views, even as a former Mormon. I like maybe even especially don't agree with his views, but I still think the book is incredible. Yeah, that was from, I'm playing an idle game. I'm surprised the achievement showed up on the screen. What's so funny too is it's like very typical where like Card went through like the natural cycle of actually being like fairly progressive for a Mormon when he was younger, and then just like completely reverting his views and opinions as he got older. But I don't want to talk too much about it because I think I think all of this stuff is extremely polarizing, and it irritates me when people make big problems out of things that are just not big problems, in my opinion. And nuance gets lost, and there should be nuance, but no one knows how to do nuance anymore. So I've legitimately, okay, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think, if you agree with this, or think this would be, it's a better way, think this would be interesting. Do I have anything that actually generates the explosions? The only one that does is Bible. Oh, rings do, okay. I have thought about doing a series where I go through different Reddit posts from different communities and just generally shit on, not shit on, but try to bring nuance into things that are very, very clearly not nuanced. And just like nobody is free. No community would be free. Go look at like the top posts of like the recent month and just talk about how the lack of nuance in general across how we talk about topics. Do it. I don't know if it would get many views, but I think it would be fun to do. Because it's universal. Universal, the lack of nuance is just wild to me. The people that like, and it's, I mean, I've gone through, my political leanings have like shifted radically depending on the period of life I'm in, to where I feel like it's hard to say like where I lean politically these days. Because of the lack of nuance that everybody goes to. That's bound to go well and have constructive impulses. It's just like nobody's immune. Even I'm not immune. And it's one of the things that like I have been trying to do in my own personal life is take moments where I tend to be very extreme, and those could be moments like on big issues, and they can also just be moments like with my kids of being like, wow, like I was really harsh and unnecessarily in this moment. Why wasn't I more nuanced? Or I was way too soft here and didn't make a big enough deal out of something when it actually needed to be a bigger deal than I made it. Nuances to the internet with DDU. But it's like the amount of times that you still see Reddit posts hit the front page and everybody upvotes, and you do even like the slightest bit of digging into like the source for some of these posts, and you're like, this is taken completely out of context, and with context does not prove the point that the person who is posting this is trying to make. Is super irritating. Like it's like extremely common. And it points to like, I think, and I don't want to like be like, oh man, people are so dumb. I think it's exhausting. It is literally exhausting to try to sift through the garbage. And I think people are burned out from it, and so then it's just easier. I don't have to like worry about trying to sift through the garbage. I generally align myself with something that kind of like makes it easy for me to contextualize why I feel like garbage. And so then people are just like, okay, I now have like a good anchor point for why I do not feel happy, and I'm going to rely on things that reinforce this is the main reason why I am unhappy. And I think that's like, for me, it doesn't help to like demonize people. It helps to like try to understand, like, why would someone who read something or see something that in my opinion is like very obviously propaganda and 100% believe in it without any reservations. And then I remember, hey Nate, you believed in something that many people would call nonsense for more than half of your life without reservations. And I say that a little bit tongue-in-cheek because I did have reservations, but you fully believed in something. Why was that so easy? And it's because the thing that I believed gave context to why I was or was not happy in my life. And when things went badly, it gave me context for that. And so it was easy for me in those times when things were, let's say, less nuanced, to just kind of trust and say, hey, you know what? I wish there was more nuance, but like this aligns with generally why I feel happy and unhappy in my life. Do I have anything that can evolve? No, I need to level up the gold ring before I can evolve the Lancet. That's why I say I think people are just burned out. Like when you're stressing about how to live day to day, and when you're stressing about your paycheck, like taking time to go like sort through the shit to figure out what is the real cause of why I'm struggling, why I'm unhappy, why the healthcare system is so bad, why my street takes so long to get repaired, why, like when you try to go through like and understand the context for all that, it's just extremely exhausting. And so I get irritated because the thing that irritates me the most is people demonizing the people that they aren't really their enemy in the long run. And in some cases, there is no enemy. Like, the enemy is human progress that's happening faster than we understand what to do with. And, like, we can definitely talk about how people are using that for nefarious purposes, but that's just like, if they weren't doing it, somebody will, because truthfully, human nature is very, 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 very selfish. And unfortunately, selfishness is a trait that's kept us alive for decades. And it's just, it is the winning approach. And so like for me, when I try to not be like super selfish in my life and super like that is anti my instinct, and in the end would not make me a rich, powerful person. Like I would legitimately have to be worse of, in my opinion, a worse person and more true to my instincts if I really, really, really wanted to be successful in terms of wealth and power. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. We can go back and become cavemen. I mean, that's the problem. We are cavemen. We are cavemen in biology and psychology, and we are futuristic in our technology. And it's a bad combo. Doesn't mean that there aren't solutions. It's just like they're hard. No, I mean, that's right. Like the fact that we live on a completely unshaky agreement, societal agreement, that we don't just blow each other the fuck up is, I mean, it's very precarious. That's like a reality we all have to deal with. Anyway, that got like real deep real fast. We're playing a game where we're creating big weapons and fighting people. Send it. Game. We're talking real life. How about sports ball? Honestly, it's so funny because I used to be like insanely into sports, and then I just like haven't been for a long time. Okay, can we freeze this asshole before he kills us again? Fantastic. We got one freeze down. Do we have no other freezes. We're just gonna have to trust. Maybe I can get him to get locked behind. Oh my god, I got him. Okay, hold on, right here. Right here, maybe we stop him. Nope, he got us twice. We still have a few more revives though. Okay. See if I can catch him again before he gets me this time. Oh, we missed him. I thought we had him. Got him. I don't think we're gonna be able to get... How many more? We have no more revives. Come on. No! Oh, we froze him, but we were dead. We were dead. Damn, I thought maybe we'd get it, but no. All right. So we have a little bit of money now. I'm gonna go check out the store before we go too far. I could get Giovanna. I need to get her Arcana. So this actually does make a lot of sense. Let's go down to the bazaar and see what we're missing. We can get whip knife. Let's get all like the cheap stuff first. You. We've already got all those. I think we definitely want to get duplicator here. Grab armor, that's pretty cheap. What do you got for me, friend? I don't think I need any of those right now. We can get these, but I don't think that they're the most beneficial. We could get garlic. We did a lot of garlic in the other challenge. We could grab cross. Axe. I don't know that we need the guns. And we can get the birds, laurel, and then the birds maybe, or a bird, I guess. Is there any other accessories we missed we can afford? Not here. Yeah, new DLC tomorrow. We could get Tiragisu, I guess. I don't really want to get Skull. Okay, I think we're good. So let's exit. Got a bunch of stuff. Now let's take her into the next map and hope that we don't die. That's where you can just buy unlocks for your adventure. Okay, so we're gonna go to Mad Forest, Hyper, Arcanas, Limit Break, and go again. Okay, so now if we're taking the cats, we probably should get Gemini. We only have one bird though. We didn't get the guns either. Anything in here benefit from Gemini apart from birds and cats? Not really. Anything else benefit the cats? Oh, you know what we could do? This would be kind of funny. What if we take Divine Bloodline? I look so different without my beard. What? Divine Bloodline isn't working. Can someone explain why Divine Bloodline isn't killing them? That's probably because we have no armor. Hold on, we didn't even get power-ups. We didn't get any armor, that's why. We need to actually like max out armor so that it can work, and then we'll do it again. I totally spaced that. Whoopsies. Grab you. I want some charm, but it's really expensive. Let's just grab probably some HP as well. Some recovery. And then some duration. Okay, let's try that again. That was awkward. Divine Bloodline. Now let's go. Laurel. Laurel's great. For what we're trying to do here. I get a free let's go cross. How much HP do we have now? 153. We need some HPs. Got it. Who needs cat damage? We make our own damage. Whip is good because whip we can heal. Plus there's a hollow heart on the map. What else is there on the map? Oh, there's a secret character on the top right. Still don't have any money. Need armor and rune tracer. Candle's fine. Okay. Hydration check. I had water. I'll have to get some after this run. Ouch. Kill me, Seymour. What's our HP at? 172. So we're growing HP here. And when we get the hollow heart, it does scale percentage wise, so it's gonna go real hard once we finish all the way. That is one hot piano. I almost feel like I should just grab what's it called? Kumarola. Just so we get some better regen. And it's free. Once we get the evolution on the whip though, then we'll be in a really good spot. Okay, duplicator, we'll take it. Need to get armor. So we take like 1 damage per hit. Once we get Laurel evolved though, then we'll be crushing it. Okay, more cats. Gained a little bit of HP here. Oh, nice! Chicken, save me. Also, our might is like pretty good. 134% might. As long as we stay low HP, we're gonna do insane damage. Test your might. Test your might. Oh, also I watched Mortal Kombat, the new one. Yeah, it's really bad. Like, it starts off fantastic, and holy crap, does it get bad. Shockingly bad. No, no, the original MK movie is amazing. What are you talking about? The OG is so good. But I was like, I started it and I'm like, man, this intro hits so hard. And then it immediately goes into Mortal Kombat Annihilation level acting and stuff. It's so bad. It's so bad. Did not make me feel like the games. How many DLC did we have until now? Asian, Amogus, Contra, and then, yeah, and then the fantasy. I mean, medieval's not really right. It's more like Lord of the Rings fantasy. Or just classic fantasy. Armor! You love to see it. Also, we are not leveling very fast. High fantasy. That's the word for it. Yes. Good job. What'd you miss? Not much. Like the OG movie was very like campy, but I also felt like it had a good mix of like not taking itself too seriously, but actually having like a somewhat comprehensible story. And it had rules and it followed the rules. Like, it was good. I liked it. There we go. Oh yeah, it's super camp. I mean, none of the villains were nuanced in the original MK, but at least some of the heroes were a little bit more nuanced. In the new one, nobody's nuanced. The only redeeming thing about the new one is Kano is funny. Like, he's actually kind of funny. And yeah, and the song hits hard. That's also very true. He felt like it felt like he was having the time of his life and everyone was just kind of like going through the motions. Okay, we're gonna be able to get Clover for free. I'm gonna do that because I still need to get Tome. I'd like to get, I don't know, something else. Maybe Crown, since we're leveling so slowly. Man, we are leveling so slowly, though. Like, really slowly. Hopefully, the 11-minute wave really gets us out of this funk. Alright, Lightning Ring as is. I don't even remember the original D&D movie. I liked the new one, though. I thought the new one was pretty good. Both Lara and I did. We actually enjoyed... I thought Chris Pine was great. I think the weakest was honestly Rupert... not Rupert. Who am I thinking of? I was gonna say Rupert Grint, but that's frickin' Harry Potter. What is his name? He's not really the villain. I think in Rupert Everett, but he's not Rupert Everett. What is his name? Anyway, he was pretty good. Hugh Grant. Oh my god. Yeah, that was way off. What was I thinking? Anyway, Hugh Grant I thought was pretty weak. I also thought that the main girl villain was like too serious. But most of them I liked. Maybe just Chris Pine I liked. I don't know. Everything Everywhere All at Once I really liked. That's also one that's probably a little bit too overhyped. But like Lara and I really like came away being like, wow, this was like way more emotional than we thought we would feel coming out of that movie. It's even better on mushrooms. Should we get wings so we can run into enemies faster? It seems like a fun idea. We want to hit bats, not zombies. We got to be a little careful here. We're at fairly low HP. Probably at like 20 HP right now. Whew. You clear. I feel a little bit better about where we're at level wise though. Still want to get Tome. Do we not unlock Tome yet? Tim Curry in Command and Conquer is funny, just how hard he goes. Is great. Man's like, I have to do this shit job, but I'm gonna do the hell out of it. It's very similar to like, what is his name? In M. Bison. In Raul. What is Raul's last name? Raul Julia, yes. My man was like, this is a terrible movie, but I will refuse to be terrible in it. I still can't believe they got Jean-Claude Van Damme to play the frickin' most American character in Street Fighter. What were they thinking? It's not like there was a shortage of American action stars. Anyway. What do you do? That actually wraps back around to Kano. We've come full circle. Alright, do we have anything ready to evolve? We don't. Oh, I liked it too when it first came out. I also really liked Lunchables when I was a kid. And now I realize they're absolute garbage. Alright, we gotta get that Hollow Heart though. Don't mind at all. We should be able to get, if we can get up to the Hollow Heart relatively soon, we should be able to get enough levels on the whip to quickly evolve it. Oh shit. That's fine. We'll go grab it and then we'll come back down. Let's go. Okay, don't just die though, Nate. Okay, get more regen. Alright, what do we want to get? I mean, Awake seems like it could be pretty good. We don't have any of the... Oh, no, we do. We have Axe. We can get bounces on the Axe. Okay. That's something. Awake would be the easy way. We got to get Stone Mask, I just realized, so that we can evolve the cats. Even though evolving the cats is not particularly great, we still got to do it. For the achievement. We're gonna try to do it very last though, after everything else. Whip is our priority. Axe. Armor. Whip. Whip is at level 6. Whip is at level 7. Also, what's our HP? 254 right now. That's not bad. Crown. We got so many levels off of this wave. Oh, perfect. Lightning ring. Cross. Okay, so now we're out of that wave. We want to go get the hollow heart. Here we go. Thank you. And then we gotta go get the chest. And then we can go make our rounds. Okay. Whip! Frickin' fantastic. You love to see it. Heal me up, Seymour. And then we can always use our summon buddies to get hurt again so that we can take more damage. Nice. Oh, sick. Do we have anything ready to evolve? Not really. I feel like it wouldn't take much, though, to have something to evolve. Axes are pretty close. I don't know how many dudes we're actually killing with the retaliation, but I think it's not 0. We gotta be a little bit careful, though. I don't want to evolve the cats yet, though, because they'll steal my XP. Ooh, hello. Food. Thank you. Lightning ring. Hollow heart. Axe. Laurel. That was all great. Let me go hard again. Are we at 468? You'd love to see it. Lightning ring. Oh no, we're gonna freeze them for a minute. Axe. Frickin' yeah. Bounce, my axe buddies. Bounce. Bounce with my bounce with my bounce with my bounce with my. Alright, so we're gonna grab the 2 accessories over here. Then we're gonna go grab the what is our smite at? 335%. Then we're gonna go grab the secret character, and we'll go from there. Do we have anything else close to evolving? A couple things, but it's probably too far out. We'll just get this. Day of the Tentacle stream would be fun. Okay, here's 1 spinach. Love that. Not that it's really necessary. Our might is like not the problem here. Now we have too much health. Like actually hard to lose health after a certain point. Boss's help though. Alright, so we'll get the other spinach. Bats do not help with having lots of health. Lightning ring. Nice, okay. Best part is none of those things were cats. And lightning ring is only 2 levels away from evolving. Okay. Almost to the spinach. There it is. Area. Got it. Levels. Okay, these guys are actually draining my health pretty well. Oh, hey, don't mind if I do. If there's a way to die, Nate will find it. Thank you, MJ. Yes, you can definitely die. These guys drain me pretty quickly. I should wait here until I have at least something that can evolve. Ah! Okay, candle's now done, so that's out of my inventory. I will say it's more like dying by choice at this point, though, because I could also just choose not to hit any of these guys. It is like convinced that I want the cats. Hard convinced. Okay, we're gonna grab you. Get another triple. That's all good stuff. What is our might? Is 514%. So good. So get the secret character. We're just gonna now cruise. I'm gonna stop worrying about doing more damage with my body because it's not really necessary at this point. We have enough damage, we have enough HP, and we'll get more as we get Hollow Heart, and then we get the left Metaglio, or Metaglio left. You. Nice. You. I think I can't let any more chests go by, though. I don't know if there's enough chests to evolve everything after this. There's just not that many enemies, though, is the problem. I could get Skull to get more Curse. That would help with enemies. Okay, well, let's go unlock this. What do you have for me? Nothing. Oh, that was quick. Hey! Magnala! Alright, see you later, Anno. Let's go back to this chest. What do we need? We need 2 levels on 2 things. No, we need 2 levels on specifically Lightning Ring. Because we need a lot of stuff to get. Yeah, we're not gonna get. We probably won't even get the Clover in time to evolve the crosses, especially not at this rate. And then Laurel will also take a while. Hello, Snowball, welcome. Okay, cross. So you guys, you gotta use the 4D chess play. You don't have to worry about the cats stealing all your health if you don't have any health to begin with. That's the big play here. That's how we win. This is a good wave. What's our health at? 632. That's pretty good. More damage. Even though our damage percent is at 640. That little bit helps, I promise. Okay, silver ring. We'll get there. Cat's stealing my chicken. Yet again. Bunch of jerks. Okay, Cross is now fully maxed. Now we can go hard again. Wait, did we miss the Metaglio? Oh my god. We missed the Metaglio, right? Am I insane? How did I even do that? I was right there. Damn it. Oh, man. Okay, we'll just go a full circle. I'm sure we've got time. 9 minutes is plenty of time. Let's go! We're running. How is not everything just immediately dying? We have so much might right now. Let's grab you. Heart of Fire, 100%, so we have more retaliation damage, I think. This would be okay. Although we don't have area. Yeah, I think Heart of Fire. Increased retaliation. Alright, we're cruising. We gotta get the skull. Then we gotta get the Metaglio left. We are literally out healing the damage we're taking from the flowers right now. What is happening? Those guys actually hurt me. Oh, here's the skull. Is Cross maxed? Cross is maxed. Now we're taking damage. Chicken will help. We have a vacuum, no vacuums. How much damage are we doing? Hold on. I feel like we should be doing way more damage than what we're actually doing here. I hope that there's at least 3 chests left. I don't know if there actually is at this point. There's one at 25. There should be at least one more. There might be 2, though, maybe. And I don't know. Okay. Probably HP here. I actually feel like my damage is really low considering I have plus 600 might. Oh, egg. We melted that guy. Oh, there's already a chest. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I can actually evolve something now. I'm sure there's a red gem somewhere. Gotta find it. Pummarola. There it is. Okay, Laurel. Skull. Laurel. Skull. Spinach. Skull. Skull. Oh, that's the only one that we have left. Okay. Silver ring, silver ring, silver ring, silver ring, silver ring, silver ring. Nice! Crushing. Let's go grab this. It won't evolve anything because I'm dumb. But that's okay. I guess we just have to evolve the cats now. Oh, it's right here. Somewhere. There it is. We have 6 minutes left. Can we level up everything in 6 minutes? This is the mystery question of the day. Without dying. That's the hard part, is the without dying now. Even with all of our regen, it's still a tall order to do all this without dying. Okay. Okay, we'll just get the cats evolved now. Okay, we gotta get clovers. How far are we from the... Oh, we're right there. We're cruising. We might actually make it all the way around the world here, guys. One can dream. Nice. Got it. Now we just gotta head east. Okay. Whew. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, so we can evolve either of the cats, ideally the cross. You'd love to see it. Bro is already gone. Big heals. Oh, the cats took the heal before I could get it. How are we on health? 1,000. Okay, I mean, we're still doing some health growth. I mean, part of that is because I've been getting Hollow Heart leveled up, though. I don't know that we're killing that many more enemies with our bodies right now. The armor is already fully leveled as well. It is. Okay. Nice. Probably just more silvering is fine. Oh, nice, more luck. So before we get the next chest, we gotta find a red gem, because we need to get as much experience as we can before we evolve the cats. Because after we evolve the cats, it's going to be harder and harder and harder to stack experience. But we're getting a ton of kills. You can see our kill number, our kill count is like going up pretty steadily. Nice. Gold ring is right here. Where is it? Just somehow missed it. Okay, there's a chest. Gotta find a red gem. Oh, is this it? Metaglio. We prioritize the Metaglio, so there's maybe a chance we can upgrade the Laurel. Okay, that was pretty good. Cats. Now we gotta go. Hello. We running! More curse. Okay. We just go. Go hard, Nate. No fear. More curse. We will go for another red gem and pray that somehow we get a Metaglio here. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. You believe? I'm glad somebody does. There's the egg, but we're not going to go back for an egg. Sometimes an egg is just an egg. Are we going to make it? Oh, we're pretty damn close. And there's a vacuum nearby. So we grab this, grab the vacuum, and pray that we get enough levels. And that there's also a chest that randomly drops. Got it? Vacuum time. Wait, is this a red gem of destiny? That's just a regular red gem. Vacuum, 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 vacuum. Where's the vacuum? There it is. Oh, don't get stuck, Nate. Not a time to get stuck. Vacuum is just straight this way. Okay, there's a chest. Just saying there's a chance. Taglio. Thing. Taglio. Metaglio. 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 One more. Oh my god. We freaking did it. It's incredible. Where's the chest? Give me that chest. Oh my god. Okay, that's hilarious. Over. Stone mask.
Wow.
Gold ring. Over. Wow is right. Bro's going down. He will not survive. Every once in a while we ping him with 700,000 damage. Oh, that was funny. No one lives forever. Except me. Because my regen is higher than your damage, friend. I did not believe. Oh, there's two of them now. I wish I could get more money. This has been a very poor adventure in terms of like actual money. Well, that's actually not what I wanted to do. I guess it's fine though. It'll just stack up and then it'll blow up all at once when they become free. You felt it in your loins. Are we gonna get a third one? Man, they're taking forever to die. We're definitely gonna get a third one, aren't we? Oh, no more chicken. How much curse do we have? 130%. Yeah, okay. They have a lot of HP. It's 65 times your level. I was level 100 and something. Plus, they had 150% extra HP because of my curse. So I'm not terribly surprised that we're struggling to kill them. They cannot kill me. Try as they might. It's a Reaper raid. We're now at 4 Reapers. There we go. Frickin' did it. Goodbye, friends. We had a good run. Excellent. We got 4 upgrades there. We got Chaos in the Dark, Gaddy Amari, and Evolve the Gaddy Amari. Okay, cool. And that's going to do it for today. We'll be back in tomorrow to finish off this adventure. We've still got... how many things? 1, 2, 3 maps to play, as well as some other stuff. But it should be a good time. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.